It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Batting second.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And another foul ball. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away. Now at the plate, Edwin Encarnacion. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Curveball that time, not even close. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looks at a curveball called for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Jay Bruce is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down and the inning will continue. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. Corey Kluber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Grounded to third, right to Ramirez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting second.
Stepping into the box, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Action is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's the hauling. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Tribe lead this one 2-0. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Kipnis.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. To 2-2 now. And he got him.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. At one time, he was the top player in the game. I'm telling you, youngsters, you didn't see it then, but he still can play. What you're seeing now is a guy that's aggressive. He comes in, throws the ball on the run, and nobody's been able to do that like he does in the history of the game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Kluber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Wilson Ramos
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement. It is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting fifth.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in.
Mesoraco.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he sets him down swinging. Devin Mesoraco goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Marte.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit back up the middle. Lindor has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And he will make a quick basket catch behind the plate for the first out.
The batter, shortstop.
Francisco Lindor will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Tulowitzki into shallow center. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. Another one sent foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for this. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Hey, this at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
There to take it is Jackson, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging in's the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Felix Hernandez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Nat. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ramirez is there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Edwin Encarnacion is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Edwin Encarnacion goes quietly leading off the 4th. Here's Jay Bruce now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Line drive to left. Griffey is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The catcher, number 41.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Good sharp curveball there. The count 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. And the pitch. Fooled him there, and a little pop-up to the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll get back in safely. Once more a throw over. Runner back safely. A runner at first with no outs here. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. Tag from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley going back. Gone!
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Yeah, he saw his partner in crime go deep the previous bat and thought, hey, I want to get some of that. And that's just what he did. Back-to-back homers, doing it in style.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. The 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound, and quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's
Center
Austin
fielder.
Jackson, the center fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Striding in once again, Corey Kluber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Here's one hit high and deep to central. Racing back on it is Jackson. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll get in there safely.
And you have to like a center fielder that's willing to sell out and go for broke there, but he just can't make the play as the ball sails over his outstretched glove. And by the time he tracks it down, it's just too late for him to hold the batter at second.
Hard ground ball to third. The tag by Santana, and he is out at the plate.
Now batting.
Into the box, Felix Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Lorenzo Cain. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Kluber pauses. First pitch on the way. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. Weeks rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, you want to applaud the effort as he sells out for it, but the smarter move would have been to take a deeper angle and cut the ball off. He does that, and the runner probably doesn't score from first. On the flip side, great piece of hitting right there.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Digging in and looking for more, Wade Boggs trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Hit to short. He's got it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The 51s are out on top, 4-2. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the windup and the pitch. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, but right there is Weeks as he pulls it in for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that's in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Junior. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the time.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose.
Catcher Wilson Ramos.
Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Mesoraco. A hit in 2 tries so far. Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward the alley in left center. Jackson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Right fielder, number 30.
Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch. I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Carlos
First
Santana.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Carlos Santana is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Right side hit hard. Weeks from the outfield grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ken Griffin. Brian Shaw gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Brian Shaw.
Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Changeup, little bit inside, 1-0. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready with the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Ready for another chance. Ricky Weeks. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. From the stretch. This one is launched. Look at this. And gone into the right field bleachers. Digging in once again, Felix Hernandez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Encarnacion is there for it. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce on the run. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Another 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jason Kipnis starting to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Cain on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Austin Jackson.
Austin Jackson stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Sliced hard on the ground. There to take it is Weeks. On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Ronnie Chisenhall will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. High in the air out to center field. After it is Cain. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Boone Logan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Into the box now, Wade Boggs. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
The catcher, number 40.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bruce going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back, still ranging back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
The right fielder, number 4, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Bruce. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The batter.
Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs. A look there at the Daniels and Fisher Tower here in the Mile High City as we welcome you back to what remains of this one from Coors Field. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Griffey is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Griffey. 2 gone. Ready now, Jose Ramirez. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Man, I think he's trying to send.
Struck him out. Cleveland, good night.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
8-2 tonight's final. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Felix Hernandez. The loss goes to Corey Kluber. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.